Good afternoon, everyone. It's lunchtime. I got Genshin, and we will try the Spiral Abyss one more time. I'm not making any guarantee I'm going to even make it past the first floor chamber. Because if you guys remember, when I did try it before, I kept getting stuck on the Tulpa with Veresa. So if that keeps happening, that 100% is skill issue. It has nothing to do with the account. That's just skill issue with me and Veresa because I haven't used her that often. And if my husband agrees to give it one more shot, I will let you guys know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we're gonna go through our dailies here. What the heck's in notices? What the heck is in notices? Update summary. Fix an issue, players. Of course, this is an issue whereby a small chance of the characters on some chest or whereby the cutscene audio will be missing abnormal on PC. Doesn't look like anything got patched in for dialogue. Although I don't know if they actually say anything. Is there cake? Is there cake for you if you do my Abyss? If I can't do it, I can make a cake, I think. You just gotta take the cake mix down. Wait, there was another one? Was it in events? Yes. It was TCG. It's always TCG. I was over here because Wagner should have some ore for me. Then I will try. Okay. Out of curiosity, how much does I have? I have 2,000. And let's see. Blam, blam. Alright, we need books. We need Mora. I am lagging. Alright. We can do 2 and 2? Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Ancient out.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most. It's been getting quite busy recently. Ad Astra.
Dispatch. Triangle. X. We will walk ourselves through this every time, because I don't know how my things on my main didn't get dispatched the second time.
Thank you for completing.
Like, I just don't get it. Let's check our artifacts. I think I'll have to do the ley lines first. Alright, what's our money situation looking like? 3 mil? Okay, I have more than enough to level Eonson. It's just the book. So we'll see if a couple heroes wits will push it over the edge. First, let's go to Fontaine. Oh, and I did see on YouTube that there is a follow-up cutscene with Wriothesley and Neuvillette. And Chev is in the cutscene too, and it should be outside the Palais. Which I went to. No, okay. No, we gotta go to Natlan. Which I had gone to, and there was no one there. So, when we go to my main, now that I've done the final cutscene, I will, like, and finished everything out, I'll go and check to see if they're at the Palais. Do we have a thingamabobber? We do. Oh, there's a dude there.
Let's fly. Open fire.
Let's finish this next time.
I didn't even see the guy.
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Yoo-hoo! Shoot! Bomb! Say cheese! Bullseye! Bullseye! Open fire! Let's have some fun, shall we? Open fire! Open fire! Bullseye! Bullseye!
I like this ley line. All right, 1.
Strike a pose! Yoo-hoo!
Go! You're free now!
Hard-hitting exclusive! Hold that pose! Ha! Locked on!
Ow, bubble!
Bullseye!
Fucking
Locked
bubble!
on! Locked on! Open fire! Locked on!
All right, let's see how far that can take Janssen. Because what I had before, minus the hero's wit, could take me to 80. It took me 7 levels. It has only got me 1 more. Really? Really? So would 2 more ley lines even make a difference? Well, I mean, that'll make me 89. So I guess it would be worth to actually go do another ley line. Just so we can get her to 90.
Watch this!
How brilliant!
Tell me what you see. Be free.
I have no idea what the heck that just happened.
Breaking new! Bullseye! How about this?
And thank you for the follow, though.
Bullseye! Bullseye!
I don't know if my alert caused that lag to happen or not, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Bullseye!
Oh, you're still alive. I'm doing well. How are you? Alright, let's see. Let's see. There's one more condensed. We'll see how that goes. Is that enough? Is that enough? No. How close are you? Maybe one more? Well, I guess we're using everything on ley lines today. I went the wrong way.
Let's have strike a pose!
Go! You're free now! Not too far now.
Shot! Bomb! Say cheese! Let's run!
You and your rain of bullets.
Watch this!
Open fire!
Well, at least the majority of those actually had Saurians, so I could actually get some fangs. Alright. It's another 9. Wow, really? Janssen's now 90, so that is all set. We'll have to re-get our books again. But that's good. She's C4 on this account. Forgot how lucky I got on that. She's C4. She has mostly leveled stuff. Alright, let's go check our artifacts for the root. See if they're up. Should be up at this point. Yes. Talents might be the only thing that's a problem. Janssen has 8-8 on her, so she should be alright. For the most part. Marisa is, I think, 8-6-8.
Take me up.
So we shall see, and then hopefully we can get enough and have enough to finish out Janssen's artifacts. Got it that time.
Ignorant and vulgar.
Locked on.
A little bit of a jump scare, yeah. Because the last few times I fought you, you just stood in that one spot when I've been like way over here. The AI in this game is weird. Get you a little bit more stamina.
Take me up.
Do, do. Don't do that. We want to go back here. Bleh. Hey, again, I did the thing with the plunge, but she didn't plunge. Let me adjust that.
Time to say hello. Be free.
Breaking news! Take me up! Locked on!
There's no end to this.
Hold on to your hats.
Done.
I feel like the last couple times I've done this spot on this account specifically, things have just gotten so much more spread out. Like the guy that's way over here that spawns, like he keeps going over here. Like I respect that you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna get your ass beat, but stop walking away. And up. No funky connection. He's not gonna end up over there somehow and still be alive. Yoink. I am still tracking a ley line. Oops. Yeah, I'll fix that after the run. It's fine. It's fine. No, Oron, don't get on the roof. You don't need to get on the roof, sweetie. And you know what I forgot to do the last, like, 3 weeks? I didn't do my, Fontaine reputation.
Take me up! Bullseye! Open fire!
I miscalculated.
Just sending him running around the playground.
Let's fly!
honestly trying to think about the Chronicle Wish, because like I said, I do want to roll on the Chronicle Wish to try to get a weapon. Or two, depending if I lose what I choose. Miss Splitter is still a great stat stick for like almost any sword user. I could throw it on Bennett to have the highest damage sword. The problem is that it's a crit damage sword and not ER, and Bennett needs his ER, so don't know how that's gonna work. So I'm like, well, what do I choose? And then I realize Kazuha is on that Chronicle Wish. I can go for his signature weapon. So I might actually try for Freedom Sworn. Leeway. Leeway. Ba. Trying to watch my ping. It doesn't seem like the servers are having issues, so that just might be a remote play struggle that I keep getting that little stutter. Which, I mean, if it keeps happening, I can't do the Abyss if that just keeps happening. I will say, though, outside of the stutters, the remote play's been acting much better lately. And I haven't had the microphone issue since I changed the settings.
Test subject.
I think I've had a hiccup with OBS once where it did like, oh, can't find the channel kind of thing, which is just an error on OBS loading. So I think everything's been good. I just got to remember to unmute when I mute things.
Let's fly.
All right, final stretch, and then we'll see what we can do for Eonson, if anything. Tomorrow will definitely be a do our bosses kind of situation, I think. Where is... Really?
Strike a pose.
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Hold that pose.
Good job, fellas.
Let's fly.
Take them away, toys.
Take me up.
give me 1 second. I'm just going to run to the bathroom really quick, and then we'll see what we can do for Eonson. We back. We back. Just checking my audio. All good. All right, let's see if there's anything we can do. All right, we're definitely gonna want this up. This little leg of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That went in perfectly. Perfectly. I wish the other two were in crit damage. If I were to pick another stat, but as long as that went into crit rate, that's fine. Alright, let's finish up the flower. Looks like we'll be going after some Mora after we do bosses. PR. I'll take it. I'll take it. I went into everything once. I can't really complain. Alright, that should be everything. Yes. 2400 attack. 166 ER. Her ER hasn't been too bad when I've used the Verista team. So that's alright. I honestly would like to give her more attack, but I don't think there's much I can do about it. She needs the crit rate for Fav, so... Again, I make no promises. $2,400 attack for C4 is fine for her. We'll see. Truth be told, I haven't done a lot of research on Eonson because I don't use her on my main, and I only have her C1 on my main. So, yeah. So we're missing 3 stars, and it should be 1 star on each chamber. Alright, so we have... Where are you, Kazu? Kazu, Shalonen, Eonson, Baresa. And then over here, we're gonna have Charlotte, Bennett. Where are you? Farina, Chaska.
Letting brave names echo.
Wind strider, clouds high. The birds
Quick as a flash. On my mark. It's justice o'clock. Headbutt. Hut. Hit. It's justice o'clock.
Okay, yeah, that's the getting caught thing.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Controlled breathing. Let's move. Volcano kablam. Headbutt. Hut. Charge. Fight. Yeah. Hut. Yeah. Hut. Boost. Hut. Letting brave names echo.
wind strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Quick as a flash. Start the clock. Hey! Headbutt. Hey! Boost. Hut. Charge. Volcano kablam. Hear the echoes of the valley. Controlled breathing. On my mark. It's justice o'clock. Headbutt. Kapow! Hero incoming. Am I at my limit?
Wind strider.
Let the mountain's veins boil. Start the clock. Charge! Charge!
Okay, the good news is that I made it through that with a lot of scuff. So this chamber is the one that I was worried about anyway. Because even on my main, this takes forever. So,
I'm going in. Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Truth bomb. Ha! Open fire.
Of grace.
Open fire.
My holy proclamation.
Knock him down.
Say cheese. Ugh.
excellent question, Bennett.
It's dream work.
Okay, what the? She's not. She's not like. She can't. Thank you. That was bullshit.
Hard-hitting exclusive. Smile.
Was I out of stamina? I could have sworn I saw a little tiny bubble.
Hold on to your hats.
I'm going in. Ha! Bullseye. Open fire. Locked on. Let my name echo in song. Breaking news. Hold that pose. Ha!
Get out of there. Oh my god.
Teamwork is dream work. Let's plunge. Again.
Oh, I love that. She's gonna die. I really don't like Chaska here. I really don't like Chaska here.
Headbutt. Quick as a flash.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Let's move. Charge. Boost. Headbutt. Charge. Dip. Too strong.
I wasn't in that.
Let the mountain's veins boil. Faster. Stronger. On my mark. Hero incoming.
I'm stuck on him.
Bring it. Letting brave names echo.
Wind strike.
Quick as a flash. Start the clock. Boost. Heads on. Hi. One fell swoop. Hero incoming. Hero incoming. Let the mountain's veins boil. Controlled breathing. On my mark.
That hurts. Clouds high. The birds call.
Yeah! Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! That was a cheap shot!
That was a cheap shot. I don't know what hit me.
Letting brave names echo! Flip first! Let's move! I can't stand losing.
One more try. One more try. Like I said, the first floor is the thing that I struggle with here. Because I hate the Tulpa. I have, like, zero form of shielding to help with any of those big hits. Shalonen's Crystallizes are doing jack shit. And then on the other side, I have a huge stamina problem. So again, this might be just pure skill issue. But then again, that's the same thing that happened with my main, like, before I really overtuned it and fine-tuned it. Whereas the stars that I have were about as good as I could get, right? The stars I have here, my husband got. And on my main, and again, before all the tweaking, I could get like 33 stars and he could 35 to 36, depending on the abyss. So it might be a similar situation.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Ignite! Wind strike!
Quick as a flash. Start the clock. Charge. Yeah. Yeah. This is infuriating.
Yes, it is.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Faster, stronger. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Headbutt. Maximum power. Hero incoming.
Yeah, that's...
It's justice o'clock. Bring it. Letting brave names echo. Step aside. Start the clock. Charge. Yeah. Headbutt. Charge. Charge. Yeah. Heads up. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Clouds high. The birds call.
On my mark. Heads up. It's justice o'clock. Charge. Yeah. Headbutt. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Bring it. Letting brave names echo. Quick as a flash. Start the clock. Boost. Heads up. Charge.
Wind strike! Fallen leaves! Adorn my...
Hear the echoes of the valley. Faster, stronger. On my mark. Headbutt. Volcano kablam. Yeah. Too strong.
And I flipped a Kazuha there, by the way, and it didn't switch. Does this account have Chev? I forget. Yes, it does have Chev. Can I actually... No, I can't. Yeah, it does have Chev. I actually have all the seahorse parts for her. Because that's what I was farming to get the crystals originally. So we could take a look at leveling Chev to do Overload. I just don't know who to pair with her. It might have to be Zhang Ling to do Overload. I mean, we could use Bennett, but no real point.
Everybody stand back. Time to shine. Hard-hitting exclusive. Ha! Locked on. Locked on. Fire in the hole. Say cheese. Oh, my camera. Let's light it up. Huh? Teamwork is strength. Smile. Breaking news. Huh?
Be upon you.
Bullseye.
And hope.
Open fire.
Door is opened unto you.
Let's light it up. Take me up. Bullseye. Open fire. Strike a pose.
Yeah. Oh my god. You know what I realized? Bennett is actually really bad in this fight. Because of all the lightning on the ground.
I'm going in. Let my name echo in song. How dare you? Hard-hitting exclusive. Ha! Open fire.
Hold on to your hats.
Yoo-hoo! Huh?
realize I could use Serena here, because I do have...
Open fire! Bullseye! Raking new! Time to shine! Let's light it up! Let's fly!
Ow! Ew!
Locked on!
I call shenanigans.
Take these photos
Yeah,
to the Steam
yeah,
Nerd.
I quit. It had, like, no shield left. Frieza, Chev, Zhangling, and Eonsen would be pretty good for the first side. So my Chev is level 20, I know that. What? You can take Mika's, we'll just do that. Weapon is all set. Well, no, because she would want HP, right? I mean, at that point, as long as, if I don't use Bennett, she can use Bennett's Noblesse. And Eonsen can shift to, Cinder City. Not right now, no. And she's only C1. But yeah, the Overload team was something I was considering at some point, specifically because I was going to go for a Malvika. So, Chev will be on the docket. I am more surprised I only have her C1. Alright, well, I gave it my best shot. Like, again, total skill issue on my part. Forrest might be able to do better than I can. So if he does try it again tonight before the switch, I'll let you guys know. But for right now, I'm going to change accounts so I can get my other stuff done. And yeah, I'll be back in a momentito. Blam. And we're back. Oh. Done. Oh. Ha 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 ha. I have to use my controller for this. My year is a little long on this scrolly thingy. Easy peasy. Age verification complete. That just rolled out, by the way. That just rolled out. That didn't happen on my alt. Cool, I can buy stuff still. I'm an adult. You did it yesterday? Huh. I'll have to go back in on the alt and see if it appears again, or I'll just wait till tomorrow. But that was easy peasy. I don't know why people are freaking the fuck out about it. Make 2. I remember all the you may lose your account shorts about that. Yeah. Because that was the thing. It's like if you didn't do it by 20th of June, I think, you would get suspended or something like that. And if you didn't do it within a year, your account would be deleted. It literally is asking the month and year. That's it.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
But you have pretty eyes, Arlie. Alright, not up yet. Money, money, money. Money. I still didn't do my Fontaine reputation. I'm so used to having the nations done.
Overruled. Off to the freezer. Let's light it up. Get to work. Show no mercy. Fulfill our pact.
1.
Get to work. Fulfill our pact. Eat Laline. Eat Papa. Get him.
I think this is around the time I actually did do my artifacts yesterday, because it was close to 1. I know that. So we'll just go back over and check. If not, we'll go to the domain and then do this, and then I don't know else. Oh, well, actually, yes, I do. Okay, still not. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go over to, that's not the Palais. There we go. Is Nuverlet and Risley here? No. I could have sworn that, well, I mean, this would make sense where they were. Oh, wait. I saw a tuft of white. Yay! Hi, newbie. We're currently questioning the suspect connected to gray market gambling operations. We'll keep you all posted as soon as we have any new information.
Your efforts are much appreciated. Sounds like I'm no longer needed here. Guess I'll be on my way. One moment. As a key witness, you may be called upon to attend the follow-up trial, Mr. Wriothesley.
Oh no. For real, bro?
He's joined the bros.
But sorry. I meant, could I maybe attend anonymously?
How exactly would that work? Do you even hear yourself? But yay, newbie! Any excuse, I swear. I don't know why I didn't think about turning the corner in the first place. Apparently there was also another set of dialogue in the theme park with Auroron and Aoife, but I might have missed it. Because they were sitting at the tables, and I have not seen them sit at the tables. We'll go check the theme park really quick. Why not? Yeah. Because there's just over here still. So I might have missed that one. Which was unfortunate. It was actually a kind of silly and fun dialogue. Because they're sitting there and Auroron's talking about, like, meeting his vegetables and stuff like that. And even mentions about meeting them to the pot. And Kukuku actually says, "Nice to meet you." And Aoife can't, like, fathom it. Because it's just like, that just seems kind of twisted. And Auroron's like, I think he's actually, you know, thinking something else and reinterpreting it. And he's like, I don't know if it's good or bad kind of thing, because he thinks that they have, like, this telepathic bond. Him and Kukuku. It's actually kind of funny. But I have no idea when that one showed up, because I had been in the park the entire time, you know, upgrading it and stuff. So I don't know when it happened. Alright, let's try to get some Golden Troop. While we wait for that to respawn.
Transfixed. A dash of brow. Teamwork is dreamwork. Get to work. Fulfill our pact. You two. Time to end.
Nope. If only that had crit damage. If it had crit damage, I would roll it for Nuvi.
Laid bare. Off to the freezer. Ha! I'm going in. Get to work. Show no mercy. Eat Lalin. Eat Papa.
I will take that. And we'll see what it rolls, because that could be a better off piece for Escoffier.
Transfixed. A little remove. Fulfill our pact.
Yep, please.
Teamwork is dreamwork. You two. Time to end.
Oopsie doodles. Okay. I mean, I think your flower is pretty much okay, so, but we'll see.
Overruled. Off to the freezer. I'm going in. Get to work. Eat Lalin. Eat Papa.
defense. Boo. Boo earns. Whoopsies.
A little loose. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's show no mercy. You two. Time to.
And okay. If it rolls crit damage, that'd be pretty good. All right. Let's do. You know what? We'll actually stop here and do this because I want to hand in the other thing.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra
Get back
at
to
the
it. I'll try to.
Sosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, hun. Hold up, Chongyun. Chongyun. Well, that was just weird. I don't remember sending Chongyun out. Hey, Resin. There we go.
No need to be so nervous. It's better to take it easy.
Alright, after we do our artifact route, we'll roll the couple pieces that looked alright. And then trade in. I think I got at least a couple pieces I can put into the strong box to see if we can get a piece for Xingqiu. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. And they're not all back yet. What? Oh. Did my root get seriously scuffed? How? Blam blam. But this is up. That doesn't make any sense. What? Well, I can tell you right now, I'm probably going to have to reset my route tomorrow. Just checking. Did they like spawn as just as I teleported? Yes. All right, I think what time is it now? 109. So I'll say like 110 we'll start doing like the artifact route. So they all should line up in a row. Although there's only like three spots up there? 3 or 4? So I could probably get away with like talking to Mr. Boots and stuff like that instead. Instead of going across to make sure I get the ones inside Fontaine.
Laid bare.
Off to the freezer. I'm going in. Fulfill our pact. Show no mercy.
Sit still. Let me try.
Honestly though, after I get done with this and we roll the artifacts and stuff, I'm not quite sure what to do. I mean,
I'm tired already.
that's nice, Granny. You take a nap. Boop. Not quite sure what else I can do outside of like exploration and stuff, which not really feeling up for, to be honest. And once again, it's like all those primos is like they're saved for new. Like that's just the way it is. If I need them for Skirk, I will. Because I at least want C0 Skirk. I have a stat stick for a weapon. I will probably go for her weapon, but it might depend on Constellation, because if her C1 looks better than R0, or R1, R0, R1, then I would probably do that. Now, don't get me wrong, I could also, like, do... I would say bounties, but I guess that's the... It's the right term and the wrong term, but I can go do the hunt stuff in the book to get some resources, so like the Saurians and all that stuff, should I need them. But again, I think I'm pretty much okay. For the most part. I haven't really felt like I wasted resources even by leveling the shovel initially for Escoffier. And then I was like, oh, she might actually be really good with the deathmatch. And I had her with deathmatch until I leveled her weapon, and I wasn't even originally intending to get her weapon. So I don't know, maybe I'll have to come up with a game plan for tomorrow and implement it going forward as we prepare for Skirk. Because once we actually get more of a finalized, this is what she needs, I'll look into what she needs. I'm okay with farming the gears because I did use a chunk of those on Wriothesley. Wriothesley still needs his normal attacks crowned. So, you know, that is a thing. But there isn't much I can, like, I could just, waste resin and go fight the bosses at the 60 a pop instead of the 330s, right? I could end up doing that if I need a boss. But that's the thing, I'm not really in the need of any bosses outside the ones I'm farming right now.
Overruled. Everybody stand. Seat lolling. It's Papa.
It honestly feels weird to say that. It's like, oh, I don't really need to absolutely outright farm X boss or something like that. Like I was the wolf. I have, I believe, enough. Like I probably still need some for official. I think I would have to double check. But like I have so many of one of the other items that solventing that one item isn't an issue. It's just I need the solvent.
Return to the skies.
And that's been the overall problem, is just getting the solvents. Because they just don't want to drop. Okay, sure. Well, I was going to try to float to get it. Yeah, it's over there now. And like with Escoffier and stuff like that, I'm okay with solventing this stuff for her because I never farmed the dragon. And until I get Malvika, which funny enough, I think Malvika uses the same item that she does. I don't necessarily need anything from that. The chess pieces is the first thing I'm actually pre-farming. Even if it turns out that Skirk doesn't use it, that's fine. I know I have Aoife. I might build Aoife at some point.
Watch out!
So, getting his stuff, perfectly fine for me. I'm okay with that. I just wish Genshin did what Star Rail does. It's like, okay, here's the, now here's the thing. I don't think it was implemented into the game until after the special programs, right? So we had the special program for Star Rail that showed that we were going to get Hyacine and Cypher. And then after the program ended, the build guides were put into the game. So you could actually pre-farm certain mats. Of course, you can't do anything about the new enemies getting introduced, but, anything that was in the game, and it's just like, yep, they need this. And it's like, okay, yes, sir. Go farm this stuff.
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of Eatfleet!
Looks like I went too low.
So I kind of wish, I think Genshin might be introducing that. If not, then they should. They absolutely should. And it's just, it really sucks when they introduce a character and then they, like, the game updates or whatever to have that banner active. And Genshin specifically, it's just like, okay, I'm going to go level this character's talents or their weapon, and it turns out the stupid thing isn't open that day. They really either need to tell us beforehand what we need or get rid of the dailies. The daily lockouts. Just get rid of it. It's an archaic system. Just get rid of it. If we want to sit and play and build our characters, let us. You can still have the stamina system with the resin. We'll still be locked behind the resin, sure. But there's no reason for us not to be able to build the character we want. Oh, I just realized I didn't actually kill the slimes. Oh well. You get to live today.
Take me up.
Clunk, clunk. Oh, I think that told me that I had stuff on the blacksmith. I've just been keeping up with that stuff. Never know when I'm going to actually pull for a weapon. Lamb. Lammo. Oh, my crystal fly trap is done too, so that means I get to use the transmuter, which I forgot to do again on the ult. Man, I'm just forgetting a lot of things on the ult.
Laid bare.
Get to work. Fulfill our pact. Seat Laline, eat Papa. Get.
One, a two.
Return to the skies.
At least I didn't get caught on the branch this time. Coffee. I swung. How are you missing? Accuracy of sheep on a skateboard, as they say. No quest for you. Huh. You know, I say that and then it spawns.
Off to the freezer! Overruled! Show no mercy!
Can't run from death.
How dare you attack your boss? Rude. Alright, let's go back to Fontaine, because this is up. You know, it kind of seems like a useless gadget, but it's been nice not really having to go think about grabbing crystal flies outside of the two that are by, like, the waypoint. And it doesn't matter which rock you put in.
A little amuse-bouche! Ha!
There'll be an extra few. I'll think
We got some talent books. Okay, that's all we got. But we got 4 and 60k. That's not too bad. I kind of wish it was XP books. But, you know what? I ain't gonna sneeze at that.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it would have been Scofier. Oh, I have the cryo damage one set. Because we got this down here. And we got this one too. And this one. What's yours have? Okay. We have to beat that crit damage. I doubt we can. But we'll see. Nope. Nope. Nope, definitely not. And this has both crits, so this is the one we'll roll anyway. You couldn't have given me ER? Alright. Okay. Not okay. It went into one each time. One each time. I guess it's slightly better than that. 12, 4, 7. Yeah, it just has a little bit more crit rate on it. That's too bad. That could have actually been good. It's too bad. And HP. Unfortunate. And it's a shit feather. Or a flower. Ugh. Yucky ducky. I guess we just see where this goes, right? Could have been worse. I need you to do crit rate, though. Stop. This is going to go into defense. Elemental Mastery. That is such a shit-ass piece. I need a crit rate one. Ugh. Oh, that hurts so freaking much. Why not? Get transient. See if we can get any upgrades for Skirk. Ooh, Frina, you gotten beaten up a little bit.
Strike a pop!
Bow your head.
See what we got. Defense. HP. On the wrong side anyway, but still.
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Crit damage, okay. Geo. But with crit rate, although Navia's is on set now. I actually made that for her. But wouldn't hurt to actually get a crit damage and have a nice off piece.
Wind strike!
Silence!
Nope. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Did I only make 10 dishes? Am I silly? I might be silly. Well, I see where the quest is. I just want to at least have Venti's voice back. But I really want to see the story, because the story apparently is very, very good. Oh, is that the... Okay. Oh, that's her special one. It's green. Nutritious meal. But yeah, let's do this first before I forget it again. Alright, I think I can wait a little bit. I have over 3,000.
Ancient Albion.
Alright, let's see. Got enough to actually do one more noblesse. Game. There are other artifacts than feathers and flowers. Well, I suppose, hang on. Let me go through my other locked ones. All the way down here, we have level 20s. We don't want to touch those. Starting from right here. Double crit. Double crit. Is this one I want it? Elemental Mastery. And I think Nuvolette has ER. So, that might not be better, depending on how it rolls. Double crit. Double crit. Crit rate, crit damage. Okay, I meant to just roll that straight up. Double crit. Attack with 2 plasma crit damage. I'm gonna say no. Still gonna say no. Okay, that's fine. That is Elemental Mastery. Okay. Alright. Healing bonus attack with crit rate. I could throw that on Charlotte. That's actually really good for an HP piece. Crit. Could roll into crit damage. Okay. Double crit. Double crit. Double crit. I have a lot of HP things with double crit. Attack. I don't know who you're for. Okay. Crit rate could roll into crit damage. Crit rate could roll into crit damage. Okay. It has 2 stats that aren't terrible. I just don't like the doubles, but I don't have a lot of elemental goblets. So a lot of this stuff is copium. You know what? I should actually check Kazuo. I think he's using a different headpiece. Defense double crit. Geo could roll okay. But it's the same thing. Like, I don't have a lot of elemental goblets. Double crit. Attack with crit rate could roll crit damage. Crit damage could roll crit rate. Hate the double flats. And it's the same thing with that. But, like, if that rolled crit rate on it, and it rolled crit, a little bit of crit rate, but mostly HP, I could throw that on Nuvolette as an off piece and try to find another Onset Sands. Again, if it rolls crit damage, it's fine. But I hate the double flats. Double crit. Crit rate. I mean, on Codex, it's not terrific, but we can use it as an offset, too. Double crit HP. Double crit Dendro. Okay. Double crit HP. ER crit rate HP. I mean, if that rolls even attack, defense attack, like that would cover all your bases for every healer. Not that Shallonen really needs his energy, but it would have defense for Shallonen, HP for most healers, and attack for the others. That would be kind of nice with crit rate, so you could use Favonius. And that's the same thing for that piece. That's why I have that locked. Okay. Double crit ER. Okay. Double crit. Crit damage attack on Dendro. If that rolls crit rate, that might actually be better than what Alhaitham has. Although I think does Emily have? I can't remember. I might have switched Emily's goblet with Alhaitham because that would have been on set. Okay, EM attack. I get why you have that. Because a lot of Elemental Mastery you don't need crit. So we just hold on to that. Double crit HP. Another HP with crit rate and ER. I mean, it has ER. Was I holding something like this for Xinyan? Shenyun, sorry. Xinyan's the rock and roll chick. Cloud Retainer. We'll just call her Cloud Retainer. It's the same piece, Your Honor. So it might be that reason, but I could get rid of both of these. Like that's fine. Double crit damage attack. Anima with ER, that's fine. ER, HP, crit damage. I mean, I could roll this too and compare it to what Escoffier is using, but I could also have it as a backup piece for Farina. Another defense. This is for an inevitable Chiori, possibly. Not that I would roll on her right now. Another HP double crit. Alright, I don't like the defense or the flat attack, but I get it. Okay. Okay, we have another crit rate, crit damage one here with HP on it. Too bad Nuvolette doesn't need the crit rate. Double crit elemental mastery. I don't think that beats what Wriothesley or Nuvolette has, but it might be worth rolling. Double crit HP. I mean, if that rolls all into crit, it could, in theory, be better than the Hydro damage. In theory. I doubt it, though. There's only a few builds I've seen that actually succeeded in doing that. Defense double crit. Defense double crit. Okay, that's fine. And then we're at the stuff I leveled. Okay, so I don't really have much in the way of anything to throw into it. Because a lot of it is double crit. Although I did unselect two things, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And it's HP. And a shitty HP at that. Well, I tried. All right, let's see. It was the sands. Because you're using Farina's old sands, right? Yeah, because this was your attack sands I had originally. Yeah, this was Farina's old H. Well, like I said, it would be a backup piece for Farina. I would lose a bunch of crit rate. Gain more crit damage. What does she have as crit rate right now? Because she'd be missing 16. I can't argue doing that. Because the cryo resonance gives what? 15? How do we check that? It's yelling me about my talents. How dare you? Yes, it can be upgraded, but I don't need to do that. I forget. What does cryo resonance give you? I mean, honestly, ideally, I would want her to have more attack too, but 15%. So ideally, what would happen is that it would put me at the 53 that she's at right now instead of having what? What did I say she had? 63 or 53? So 68 is what she has right now. So ultimately, that piece will be Farina's offset. Or not offset. There it is. ER, crit damage, crit rate. Yeah, so if I ever really need more H or ER on Farina, so like if I run her with Chiori's weapon, I would have to flip her back to this to get the ER. And that actually wouldn't be terrible. But Farina is my fab user in my Nuvolette team, so I kind of don't want to do that, but I could flip the fab onto Kazuha, which changes his build slightly. Let me see. What else did I have? I had this. I had this. What does this roll into? It rolled into attack. And she's rocking... I mean... I lose 13 crit rate? Or crit damage? Okay. I mean, that could honestly be fixed with, have any higher ones that are like really shit? So I don't have to like waste all the little ones. I'm just curious. I have to hold on to that. That's Daya's. This is all Daya's Deepwood set. It has an okay amount of crit rate on it, which is why I'm keeping it. Anything Paradise Lost, I'm keeping. I somehow lost a piece of Daya's other set here. Oh, that was Emily's original thing. That's kind of crappy. Crit damage, high I wish I had an onset goblet for Escoffier. Because this wouldn't be bad on her. Yeah, we gotta keep the cryo. Gotta keep the cryo. Double crit, double crit. This. It just has high ER on it. We can throw this in it. Do I have any 3 stars left? No. 2 stars it is. Alright, okay. Alright. So yeah, we lose the crit damage. We gain way more ER and attack. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. And there was no flower. There was no... Well, we did the ER sands, but that's mostly for Farina. That's deaf. So yeah, I don't have any attack, unfortunate. I have 2 cryos on set, though. Which I can't use Risley's, because Risley is part of the main team for her until we get Skirk. I could use Kaya's. She loses 46% crit attack. She's going to lose even more attack if I change her off of the headpiece. Like, by how much, though? That's the question. How much? She has... Yeah, I think she has to keep one of these. I mean, if that rolled all into attack, that'd be fine. And this has ER. I don't really feel good about leveling either of these. Because it would have to go into one of those. It has to. Okay, she's still over 2,000 attack. Okay, I might like this more. Let's, bring back early. And we'll obviously try it with,
Hannah, I will make you better.
I should probably try to finish out those quests, because he's still trying to cure his girlfriend. Sumeru. Let's see. No, we don't want the meat. We are not Arby's. Yeah, it is 15. So before we go into attack that thing. All right, so she's back to 20. It's about 2,400 attack. How'd you do that? Okay. So that would put her at about 67 crit rate. So that's actually pretty good. This change might actually be beneficial. I know for Sitlali we got a burst with Bennett, really, so...
Up to the freezer! Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Get to work! Show no mercy! You two! Time's up!
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Aw, remote play, you were behaving all stream.
Transfixed! A dash of frost! I'm going in! Huh? Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eatfleet!
Attack headpiece better for early. Huh. That's actually interesting. Alright, now I know I'm gonna have to do all the bells and whistles here. Alright, so this is the attack headpiece.
Time to shine! Off to the freezer! Goose on the loose! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword!
A moment, please.
Ah! What a wild and desolate sight!
And everybody's got their bursts.
Allow me to grant you the blessing of water.
Oh, let's see. Let me see. 2,100. Yeah. So yeah, she got more attack and stuff like that with the double pyro. And yet the attack headpiece still seemed better.
Let the world come alive! The pinnacle of excellence! A dash of frost! Witness the power of Gowai! Rain outlines your fate! No one...
Let's begin.
And in that instance, the crit damage one seemed better. Huh. It would make sense that the attack would give way better stuff. Let's do this. you. Okay, let me be out of combat now. Thank you. You may have a ban, good bot. Early. Alright, we're gonna try this again with the crit damage. It could have been possible that Arlie just missed crits, and that's what was doing it. Although she's got like, what? 83 crit rate with the double cryo.
Overruled.
No, I want...
A little remove. Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork. You two. Time to end.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like I might have missed some crits. Or was that the attack piece? I'm pretty sure that was the crit damage piece, right? Yeah. Alright. I think that's actually for... I mean, even with, just the double cryo and hydro, she still had 2100 attack. So I think we're good. I think we're actually good with Escoffier. So maybe we do concentrate on Skirk's stuff. And just worry about some offset pieces here and there. Awesome. I approve. One more for the road. I just realized I have no Favonius on this team.
Laid bare. A dash of frost. I'm going in. Let's light it and fulfill our pact. Show no mercy. Deep lolling. East pop.
Yep. That seems good. That seems good. Definitely getting a little bit more damage out anyway because she's upping Sitlali. Let me check Sitlali. So Sitlali, I had an issue where I think I was just trying to do EM, which is fine, but I didn't get like... What's your ER at? 137. Having another cryo is helping you, but you probably should have more ER, and I know you need more crit. That... What the hell? Ah, oh, that rolled terribly. Alright, well, she needs a new headpiece. Elemental Mastery, this, it didn't roll great, but on set, and it does have crit rate, crit damage, it did roll into them. Offset Sans. Sans rolled, Wow, Sans rolled into a lot of shit. I do have an ER with double crit. Which, honestly, ER might not be bad just because... Well, she's running double cryo and she gets it back fairly quick. This might be a put a pin in it. Because I might actually need to put her on an ER Sans. Because, like, with Nuvolette, she's fine because Farina runs Fav. that rolled a lot into ER with EM. For the hell of it, what are you gonna roll into? Attack. Give me crit damage. Or whatever crit you don't have. Great. Okay. And what is this in comparison to the one you have? I lose ER. So there's the problem. I would lose ER. Okay. $187. Give me EM. Flat attack. 2 flats, double crit. And I doubt. Yeah, Cookies just has ER. Do we have another one with double crit? Double crit and ER. I'm gonna assume no. Oh, Kazuha. No, straight up double crit, double flats. That's literally the same thing we rolled before. It's the same with Tighnari. Tighnari's is really bad too. I don't know why D-Luke has an elemental mastery stance, but that's okay. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Alright, we do have this one. Yeah, she is. What is this one gonna give me? Attack. I've noticed a trend. Okay. I mean, we could get some other stuff for Sitlali. What do I have for EM headpieces? Because we have the one Kazuha's got. Yeah, that's Yep. So like Sitlali functions. She just doesn't have a lot of in words of crit stats in the way of crit stats. But her EM is perfectly fine. Like she almost has 1,000. She could use a little bit more on her substats, but yeah, I think it's the ER. I need a way to get her ER up. So if I have to split them up, like if I put like Sitlali with Nuvi, and ideally, like, would I run Sitlali with Skirk? I mean, I could. I could run 3 Cryo and Farina. And that's only if I don't use Nuvi. But then it takes my 2 Cryo units from Arlecchino. And if I have to run early, that would mean she would go back to Burning with Emily and Zhongli for the shield. Huh. Alright, I'll still want to farm stuff for Skirk. So I'm probably still going to do that instead. And then, like with the transient resin. I'll pop it and do a few runs to see if I can get anything else in Cinder City. But we can do more damage testing tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't think she did a lot for Skirk, but it's more of a giving Skirk a shield in case she needs it. Because again, I don't know what her kit's gonna do. But also upping Furina's damage. But I mean, so, yeah, and that's the thing too with Sitlali. Sitlali potentially could be solo cryo here too, and I didn't necessarily have to run Kaya, but why wouldn't I to get the other crit rate? So ignore what I said.
There'll be an extra.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm just happy we got a upgrade for Escoffier, despite the not so great farming runs. So you know, she's sitting at like a 66 crit rate, which is fine, and 220 crit damage. Well, theoretically, that's what Dahlia is for. Shield and speed for Skirk. Attack speed for Skirk. I mean, we'll see how Dahlia plays. I know you weren't too thrilled with this kit, so we'll see. My party is still going to be the cryo team that I've set up with Xingqiu, Escoffier, Furina, and then the cryo DPS, which would be Skirk or Risley. So we'll see. But she's at 2300 attack too, so I really can't complain. So 2300 or 2400 is close enough. With the double pyro, she's at 2100 when she's out with the cryo team. So it's really not that bad. Although I didn't see how much she healed per tick with the lower attack. But I mean, she's still over 2000, which is all I can ask for. Autocorrect is annoying. My tablet was doing that when I was trying to post stuff, and it is freaking annoying. All right. Arlie, I know you still need some love at some point. Eventually, I'll go back into her domain too and get some better stuff. Like, I can't ask for too much better than that outside of having, like, attack on it. If I see double-digit crit rate, it's fine. I had to make this stupid thing and it still rolled like shit. High crit damage, can't go wrong with that. With attack on it. And then the flower is really good. So yes. First slurping is loud. It is loud. Ugh. The idols, man, the idols. But that's where I'll end today. Definitely need to take a look at both accounts and see where things just need to get tweaked. The second account especially is just, it just keeps spiraling, man. Like, I think I'm alright, and then all of a sudden something just comes and whaps me upside the head. That's just like, nope, can't do it. And again, a lot of that is skill issue, and I admit to that. But there is a new Abyss tomorrow, so we'll see how my main does. I'll do what I can, and then, you know, go back in and, you know, finish it out if I have to. I'm not opposed to doing that. I did that with this last Abyss. Hell, if I could remember what team I was using on the other side, though. Because originally I didn't use Nuvolette, and I can't remember what I used. Was it Navia? Oh, I had Navia on the top side. That's what it was. I had Navia's team on the top side and Arlecchino on the bottom, and then I went back in to get the star on the second floor, I think it was. It was specifically like the second floor, because I knew Navia didn't really have enough snuff to do the pillar boss, and Arlecchino wrecked it, and Nuvolette just went for with the second and third floors. So that was fun. But I'll be back tomorrow with more shenanigans. And then I'll remind everybody tomorrow as well. But just a reminder that I will not be streaming on Monday because I have to adult. Adulting sucks. Take care, everybody.